Hi everyone. I wanted to make a quick video to make sure that everyone is clear on assignments and their due dates because it seemed like today there was a little bit of confusion. So this is our home page for Canvas. Once you're logged in, I just want to remind you that the home page really just has our course information on it as well as a couple of tips for you to read. The most important tab probably is the syllabus tab. That's going to have your course calendar as well as all the policies for our class. So if you click on that, I have actually moved the course calendar up. It was at the bottom of the syllabus, like the paper syllabus I gave you, but I've moved it up so it's a little bit easier to find. So you'll notice that these are distributed by week with your assignments due each week. Remember that anything that is listed needs to be completed by class that day. If for some reason you miss class, unless there has been a change to this course calendar, which you would have been made aware of by me either through email or in class, this course calendar will be the same. So for instance, today we were in week 8 and I'm sorry, week 7. 3-1, and we had fiction readings for today, we had discussion for today, and we had exercises. And we will finish up some of those readings, discussion, and exercises next time, as well as peer review your critical author study. So you can actually go through our entire course and see what will we do. Notice week 9, we won't have classes. It is spring break. Week 10, we will come back and have a fiction small group workshop. Now, please note that any time that it says readings, discussion, and exercises, you will have something that needs to have been read. We will have some sort of like PowerPoint or presentation and discussion in class, probably working in groups. And you'll also have some exercises both in your group and outside of your group. On the dates that it says workshop, whether that was poetry or now as we're turning to fiction, that is where you'll have to have sent work to people in your group and then have comments for your group members. Please note the last day to withdraw is March 26th. I'll be reminding you of this a couple times throughout this month. You can see on the 29th, we shift back to more readings and discussion and exercises. Your critical author study is due that day. And then we go back to a fiction small group workshop. Again, that means you'll have work that will need to have been emailed to your group. And we'll have a workshop that day. Week 12, we're going to have portfolio check-ins with me, so we will not actually meet. I've mentioned this in class, but I'll mention it again. And you'll get back your critical author study when we meet. And then week 14 and 15, we're going to try to do something a little bit different with the poetry and fiction of witness, or you could also think of this as poetry and fiction for social change. And by the 26th, you need to have presented your creative work. And that's the formal readings that I had you guys sign up for. Again, if you can't make one of those, but you want to, you can talk to me and I will find a way for you to present. Your final portfolio is due the last week of class on the 3rd. So you can see everything that we're going to be doing in class at least the macro level. The other really important tab for you is modules. If we have readings that are due, they will be found in the modules always. So if you scroll down, you can see we had readings for the 1st when we were talking about poetry. We had readings for the 15th. We had readings for today, and we have readings for next time. So these are PDFs or links that you can click on or download. This is where your readings will always be located, and they have always been located here. So make sure that you can access those. Another really important tab is assignments. And this is where your major assignments and also your minor assignments are laid out. So far, major assignments, we have the writer's rationale, which you've all turned in, and the majority of you have gotten grades on. You might be missing a grade if yours was turned in late, but otherwise everybody's gotten a grade for that. Your critical author study draft and peer review, which is coming up next week. Your critical author study final draft. And then your attendance, I have already put in your attendance as it stands right now, and I'll continue updating that depending on your attendance. You can also see some of the writing exercises that we've done outside of class. This doesn't include all the in-class writing exercises. Of course, your grades tab is also important, and your people tab should be one way for you to find your group members for particular projects, but you should also, as a student, on your homepage, actually have a link on the right-hand side that tells you your group. Mine does not, because I'm not in a group, because I'm the instructor. But I can help you find that if you want to stop in my office someday or bring it up in class. So I hope this helps. I don't want there to be any confusion. If you miss a day, you can check the syllabus to see what we'll be doing the next day, the next class meeting. You can look on the modules to find all the readings for the rest of the semester as they come up. And my best advice to you is that if you do miss a class period, have a friend in class or a classmate that you trust who can fill you in on the details. When I have, we have a large class, more than 30 people, and when I have 6 people miss, that is 6 emails I would have to send to let them know what we talked about in the class, and that is actually a lot of my time. So while I certainly don't mind filling you in if you want to stop in my office hours or make an appointment with me, email's probably not the best way to handle that. So I would recommend that you have someone in class who can help you through that, or that you take advantage of my office hours, as that's what they're there for. So like I said, hope this clears that up, and I will see you guys next week.